them. I'm going to tell you guys. I told Tay, tell you guys. So I have 15. 15 questions that we're going to prognosticate about the upcoming season. I have your 7 of them are what I asked in the last episode of season 5. So I'm going to give everybody a chance to kind of, now that you've had time to like process things, and one of these is really funny because I think all of us believe 100% what's going to happen, and we laughed it off the fucking podcast when it was brought up on the last one. So we were just like, there's no way that's ever going to happen, and now we're all like, oh yeah, that's for sure happening.
Yep.
But we'll get to that.
Let's do it.
Okay, so what is up, everybody? Welcome to Rabble of Thrones. This week, we're going to do our regular recap episode of the episode Mhysa. But we're going to do that real quick because we want to get to Season 6 predictions.
It was kind of a lame episode anyway.
It was a terrible episode. This is... And can we just say the worst ending of a season ever?
Of any TV show.
Like, that ending was so bad. They could have mic dropped it on, I
Arya
think
stabbing the guy.
that's what you were saying, right?
Yeah.
And that is absolutely what they should have mic dropped it on. Arya stabs the dude. Hound's like, if you're gonna do that again, at least tell me. Credits. And then you leave it in like, oh, shit's going down. So
not really.
So this episode starts with, the Stark dudes are just getting massacred. And they bring out Robb's body with the wolf head. King of the North.
This is such a gross scene.
So that happens. And that's really it. Like, that was it. Like, and then the Hound and Arya taking off. That was the whole scene. Again, we're rapid firing this. So Sansa and Tyrion are walking through like the garden, and people are laughing at them. And we find out that Tyrion has his own list, much like Arya's. Mm-hmm. And Sansa's kind of like becoming okay with this, right? Like, she's at this point, she's like kind of okay with being with Tyrion, and because she comes up with the idea of how to punish them and cut a hole in their sheet and throw sheep shit in it. And then
I like how she explains that it's sheep shit.
Sheep shift, yeah. So, okay, so then Tyrion goes to the small council meeting, and he walks in, and Joffrey's all excited, and he says to Joffrey, what's with you? You kill a few puppies or something? Best line in the episode. So, obviously Tyrion finds out that Robb and Catelyn are dead.
Reads a very cryptic message.
Very cryptic message from Walder Frey, and I know. I already know. So
cryptic message from Frey, and then he's like, "What the fuck does this mean?"
Yeah. So then they have to like spell it out for him, and my note here says, "Don't talk shit about Tywin."
No, yeah.
Oh, that's right, because Joffrey starts talking shit. That's right.
Yeah, Joffrey starts talking shit. He's like, "Oh, I'm the king," blah, blah, blah. If anybody has to say he's the king, he's not really a king.
That's right. And then he's like, I think the king's tired, so maybe he should go to bed.
Give him some nightshade or whatever it is.
Yeah. Make sure he
I am not tired. There are 4 lights.
3 lights?
4 lights.
So, so he sends him to bed, and everybody leaves because it got real awkward. Tyrion gets up, and he's like, "Not you." That's what he always says to Tyrion. Yeah, Not you. You stay.
I like how
he sends him to bed when Joffrey makes a joke about serving his head, right, at the wedding.
Right, serving Sansa. Yeah. And he's like, "You're not going to do that." And Cersei's like, "Oh, he's just kidding."
He's like, "No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. I'm going to serve her his head."
I think this was like the only good scene of the episode.
Yeah, it was a good scene.
Tyrion says the North never forgets.
Right. So then he sticks around, and he's kind of giving Tywin shit for like doing it this way. Like he's like, this isn't the way to do these things, and Tywin's like, well, I did it to end the war.
Yep.
And so we find out that Roose Bolton will be Warden of the North, and and then they start talking about sacrifice, and Tyrion's like, well, it's really easy for you to bark out orders and say you're doing everything for the family name. What have you ever sacrificed, or what have you ever done that you didn't want to do? And he's like, well, I wanted to carry you out to sea when you were a baby, but you're a Lannister. And this is when Tywin stopped being like, because before this I was like, Tywin's actually pretty cool, and this is where it kind of like separated, right? This is where,
yeah, well, because I thought he was on Tyrion's side, like
right.
I thought he saw Tyrion's
potential and
his
wanted
smarts,
to
his cunning, like,
exactly.
Yeah.
And this is where you learn, oh no, there's none of that. He thinks he's a fuck up, and it's only because he's a Lannister.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tyrion goes to his house, and Sansa's in the window crying, so clearly she's found out. So now we go to Bran and the gang, and they find the castle on the wall, and Hodor yelling into the well. Hodor!
Maybe this is the best scene of this.
I think it is. So, he tells a story about the guy who killed the guy's son and fed it to him, and then
the rats
turned into a rat and only eats his young and whatever. The Rat King. It kind of boring.
Sort of relevant.
Yeah, right. Because then it's like he killed a guest beneath his roof. That's why the curse, not because. Anyways, and so then, boom, right to Walder Frey and Roose Bolton talking about, which this episode did really well, where it would talk about something and that would transition right into the next scene. So that
what a good thing we did.
Yeah. Oh, we're the best. Fuck those guys. The late Walder Frey, they used to call him, because he was late to the battles. Whatever. Blackfish escaped. We learned that.
No one's too concerned about that.
No. He needs a new young wife.
What the hell was that all about?
And then,
creepy old man.
Of course. And then Walder was talking about Robb, and he said, how was it serving under him? And Roose is like, he ignored everything I ever said. Every advice I ever gave him, he completely ignored it. And so they're like,
because if this watch through and then this episode has taught me anything, it is that Robb was an idiot.
Oh yes, he was a complete idiot.
I was on the side of Robb and good versus evil.
Actually,
and,
glad he's dead.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I am. But this watch through has been like, no, he was stupid.
Yep, he was stupid and he was arrogant.
He didn't deserve to die.
Yeah,
but he did this to himself. So
they say, "Here's to the young wolf." And they like toast to him, and Roose is like forever young. It was a good line. So then Ramsay tells him, here's what happened to Theon. My bastard got him, and blah 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 blah. And so now we know, because we didn't know till this point who Ramsay was. He was just the dude holding Theon. Well, now we know that he's Ramsay Snow, Roose Bolton's bastard. So man, he's eating sausage. Like, you don't think? No, it's a pork sausage. Come on. The way he like grabs it and shakes it. Fucking, this scene's so good. Because he asks him about.
Yeah, I know my penis is.
Yeah.
And this scene got me a little.
He asks him about having a phantom cock. And then he says he shouldn't make jokes about it. And then Theon says, kill me. And
I can't hear you.
Yeah, and then he's like, no, you're too important. I need you alive. And then he's like, but you're not Theon anymore. And then he's like, "You're Reek." And he's like, "Okay, what's my name? Or what's your name?" He's like, "Theon." He punches him once. "Okay, what's your name?" Theon punches him twice. "Okay, what's your name?" Reek. It's just way too fast.
Yeah, you gave in real quick.
It's just
like,
way too fast.
Cut to another scene and then come back.
It's something, because, yeah, it's way too fast.
But he is a little bitch.
Right, this is true. So, back to the castle.
But then I guess, I mean, this is foreshadowing, but, like, I guess then this makes his conversion back even...
Easier?
Like, it makes it make more sense?
I guess. I don't know. Like, I mean, it just... It was... Especially for what comes later. I know it doesn't happen until season 4. But when... what's her name? Why can I not think of her name? Yara, right?
The sister?
Yeah, when she goes to save him, and he won't go with her.
Oh, yeah.
And so, like, this is like...
I forgot about that. Yeah, because they...
Yeah. So, we hear noises in the castle. Bran's sleeping. He wakes up, and, oh boy, it's Sam and Gilly. So, like, the two most boring storylines crossing paths.
Yay.
Yeah. And then, so, he's like... Sam's like, "Oh, you're Bran Stark. I know your brother. He saved my life. I will do anything to help you." Bran's like, "We need to get north of the wall." Sam's like, "I will do anything but that." He's like, "You got to go the other way." Nope, not happening. So then we see Balon and Yara, and they get a package from Ramsay telling them, "Hey, withdraw all your forces out of the north. Otherwise, you're going to get more pieces of Theon, because they sent him his dick."
Here's his favorite toy.
His favorite toy. He cried when we took it from him. So, Balon has no interest in saving him. No interest at all.
Yeah, and I feel like they should have done their research in this, because he was a captive of the Starks.
Right.
For 10 years, and
Right.
he never made any effort to come get him.
Right. Why would he all of a sudden care now?
Exactly. It's like,
So, Yara decides she's going to go save him. Okay. So then we go back to Sam and Bran, and he's like, "Hey, here's some dragon glass. Have a good time.
Bye.
Bye. See you next season." Davos talks to Gendry in the dungeons, and hey, Davos' his fingers got cut off. Don't know if you knew that or not. Yeah,
I don't think I knew that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, really.
Sorry, it is this hand, right?
It's
the right hand.
It is his right hand. Yeah.
It's his right hand?
Yeah.
It's his right.
And he gave me a knighthood, and he gave me this. Cut my fingers off. He grew up in Flea Bottom, just like Gendry. Very important stuff.
Brilliant conversation.
Is it because this is my question I have a question to add from Tyler's questions that he sent out.
Okay. We'll go back, or we'll get to it, right? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's just remember this scene.
Okay, so Varys tries to get stupid Shay to leave. Gives her a bag of diamonds. She throws it on the ground.
You idiot.
She's so dumb. She's so dumb.
Did we think she's sleeping with Tywin at this point?
Still not yet. No, because I truly believe that she's dumb, one, but I truly believe that it's that Tyrion scene that started the turn, but she hasn't turned yet. It's not till he says, "No, you're leaving," that's when she turns. So Podrick and Tyrion start drinking. Podrick can't keep up. Cersei comes in. She'll keep up. She says to him, "If you want to make Sansa happy, give her a child. At least give her some happiness." Then we learn that Joffrey was a good baby. That's pretty much it. Their scenes are always so weird together. Because it's like she hates him so much, but she opens up so much to him. It's like bizarre.
These scenes always feel kind of forced.
Yeah. Arya stabs the fuck out of that dude. He was the dude claiming to have sewn the wolf head onto Rob's body.
And then the episode ends.
Then this is where it should have ended, right? Oh no, because you need this scene, the next scene before this. Yeah, so she stabs him like in the fucking neck, and the Hound comes over and kills all the other dudes, and he's like, "Where did you get the knife?" She's like, "I got it from you." And he checks, and sure enough, his knife's gone. If you're gonna do that again, let me know. And he sits down and starts like eating the chicken. All these dead dudes around. He's like, whatever. He is always eating. I love it. So next scene is Ygritte finds John, and I love this scene. I think this scene's fantastic, because she's obviously pissed off. But he's like, you knew who I was. You knew that you knew I didn't turn. You knew what was going to happen. And so she puts a couple arrows in him.
Love.
Yeah. I did the thing with my mouth. Remember? We've mentioned it so many times. So he says, I have to go home, and she puts 3 arrows in him. Sam
on her period.
Sam gets back to the wall, talking to Maester Aemon. Says we got to keep Gilly here. He says fine. She can cook and clean. She finally gives the baby a name. She calls him Sam. And Maester Aemon Sam tells him, Maester Aemon, that it's not his kid, that she's one of Craster's. And that's actually when he says she can stay and cook and clean. And then he's like, okay, you got to send out some letters. And so he's writing, and here's another one of these great transitions where he's writing the letter, and then boom, we got Davos reading the letter. Well, he read a different one first, but then he reads this one.
Yeah, he does. He gets there eventually.
Yeah.
Why is there a G in night?
Yeah, why is there a G in night?
Oh, Shireen.
Yeah. Oh man, that vine is spectacular.
So good.
Yeah.
That actress posted it like right after that episode.
So good.
She was waiting for.
Of course. What is this? Robb Stark is dead. Don't kill the boy. Boy must die. Oh, yeah, Gendry. So Davos doesn't want him to kill Gendry. They say Gendry in the episode.
I know.
Tay just likes fucking with us.
I know.
The day that I die, it's Gendry.
Okay. So, Davos sets him free. Basically, do you know how to swim? No, don't fall out. Keep the thing on your... keep the coast on your right, or on your left, and whatever.
Do you know how to swim? No, don't fall out of the boat.
Yep. So then Jaime returns to King's Landing, goes to see Cersei, and she's like, oh my god, you're alive. But I got no hand, so that trick that I used to do with the hand, that's gone. He used to have a move.
That thing anymore.
The swirl. So then Davos goes to face the music for setting Gendry free. So Stannis sentences him to death, and then he's like, well, you got to read this letter before you send me away.
Gonna need me.
So, and then he reads the letter, and the Red Lady's like, oh no, you can't kill him. He's got a part to play, which I think ties into what's coming up. So he has a part to play. And then the last scene, I honestly walked out of the room when the scene came on. All the slaves from what city is it? Is it Marine? No.
Oh yeah, Marine.
Yeah, all the slaves come out and they lift her up, and that's the end.
Yeah, I turned it off.
Terrible ending to the episode. Season 3 is so good. This last episode is kind of a letdown with how good the season was, but it's really hard to to follow up that season.
Yeah, where do you go from the Red Wedding?
Right. Yeah, exactly. What do you do next? Okay, so that was fun. But what's more fun is new Game of Thrones. So we're recording this on Monday, April 18th. I'm going to try to post this tomorrow. So when you listen to this will be Tuesday. We have, as of Tuesday, it'll be 5 days until a new episode of Game of Thrones. Now, the first episode of season 6 is called The Red Woman. Now, in the trailer for episode 6 or season 6, there was a red woman with Tyrion and Varys, who is not Melisandre. So, but dressed almost the same kind of like red hair. So, I think there's a new red woman that we're gonna.
What about the one that showed up in season 5?
Right? Yeah. We don't know what happened to her.
Wolverine's sidekick from
That's
Wolverine.
right. That's right. She was. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
So, all right. So what I did is I compiled a list of the questions I asked after we watched the season finale for season 5. Which I'm gonna throw this out there. I rewatched season 5 in the last 2 weeks, and I know I was really hard on season 5 when we were watching it as it was airing. Season 5 was actually really good. So what I didn't realize then and what I realize now is that season 5 was set up for what's going to happen over the next 3 seasons. So I take back a lot of the negativity I threw at the show, because it was actually very good. Not as good as season 3. Season 3 is still the best season. But I think it's setting us up for what could be a really good, like, really fast-paced end of the show. And especially now they announced that possibly after season 6, there's only 13 episodes left, that they're going to split over 2 seasons.
I heard that too.
Which I don't like, because if you're going to do 13 episodes, why not just do 1 season?
I just don't know how, because they're like...
HBO wants another season.
Okay, but if you only have...
But the people at Game of Thrones don't... I believe the people at Game of Thrones have said, we wrote the series to be 70 hours.
Right.
Which is 7 10-episode seasons.
Right.
So they're probably going to do season 7 part 1.
And season 7 part 2.
Season 7 part 2.
Okay. All right, so I compiled our list of questions that I asked at the end of season 5.
Whoop whoop.
I asked 7 questions at the end of season 5. We've added 9 more.
Nice.
So, sorry, 8 more. Anyways.
I have one more to add based on the list.
Perfect. Yep. Perfect. Okay. So, we'll go through the questions from the end of last season first. How many episodes does the High Sparrow last? I'm going to remind us of our answers and give you an opportunity to change your answer. So, how many episodes does the High Sparrow last? I said 3. Tyler said 5. Tay didn't give an answer. Oh, no, sorry. Tay did give an answer. Sorry, your column's weird. You said the whole season, and Mark said doesn't die at all. Do any of you want to change your answers?
No, I'm good.
I'm good as well.
I'm going to change.
Okay.
And I'm going to say episode 9.
Episode 9.
That's when all the action happens and people die.
I like it. Okay. So, this is the one where we laughed the possibility of this right off the podcast. Is the Hound coming back? I emphatically said no way. All Tyler did was laugh. All Mark did was laugh. And Tay said, I don't think so. So I'm going to give us all a chance to change that, because I'm going with yes in all caps.
Can I laugh and say yes as well?
Yes.
So laugh? Okay.
Yes, with laughs.
With laughter, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and again, I'm taking every opportunity to still be smug as I can.
Yeah.
They hint in the books very, very heavily.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not good at reading these things in between the lines, and I read that the way they were talking about a character was the Hound.
Okay. So you're saying...
in the books, it's like, wink, wink, the Hound is still alive.
Yeah.
So I'm still thinking we don't see him this season.
Oh, okay.
But we will.
Okay. So...
The Clegane Bowl is happening.
We didn't specify is the Hound coming back in season 6. We just kind of said it's the Hound coming back. So do you want to...
Yes. Yes, coming back.
Okay. And Tyler?
Yes, he's coming back.
Okay, cool. All right. Where are Sansa and Theon going? I said Castle Black. Tyler said the Wall. Tay said goes to find brothers or find Brienne. And Mark also said the Wall. Does anybody want to change?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's chicken.
You guys are all fucking crazy on this next one. Is Stannis dead? I'm the only one who said yes. Do any of you want to change your answer to the right answer?
No,
Tyler
he
Tyler
is
does?
alive.
No,
Tyler,
They
dead.
would have shown him being killed.
Yes.
No, he's
Okay.
dead.
He's alive.
Nope, he's dead.
Okay. So Tyler, did you rewatch season 5 as well?
Nope.
Okay, because I rewatched season 5, and I rewatched that scene very closely. Stannis' story is over.
Yeah, he's dead.
Stannis' story is over. There's no reason to keep him alive. This was a stupid question on my part. Is Arya dead? We all said no. It was a stupid question. I just didn't know what was going on with the poison. So,
I want to know, Mark, why you think Stannis is still alive.
No body. He's dead.
Yeah, well, because Chris, why do you think his story is done, Chris?
because okay,
is it?
so he's killed his daughter. His wife committed suicide. His army is gone. Brienne comes up and says to him, "I'm Brienne of Tarth. I was Kingsguard to your brother Renly. I watched the ghost murder him. You killed him with blood magic." The look on Stannis' face when he realized the shit he did was just like, all right. And then he says, "Do your duty." And you don't need to see any more than that. His story is over. As far as the show goes.
I don't think his story is over.
Okay.
Because I think as long as Stannis is still alive...
And hang on. Because that fucking... Don't forget the fight. He got that leg cut.
Right? True?
And it was bleeding pretty bad.
As long as Stannis is still alive, according to laws, there is still a rightful heir to the throne.
Right.
And it's Stannis.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. So if he's dead,
All hell breaks loose.
then there's
If he's
no
dead,
rightful
it's a
heir.
free-for-all.
King of the Ring, Royal Rumble.
But as long as Stannis is still alive, it's between Stannis
And Tommen.
and Daenerys.
Oh, okay.
Because it's either the rightful
Right.
Baratheon who usurped the Targaryens or the rightful Targaryen.
Right.
So I don't think Stannis' story is over, period.
Okay.
Because I also think he got off too easy.
That's
Shireen died in what? The episode right before?
right before. Oh,
So no, he's got to pay way more for
that's
that.
hard. That scene is so hard to watch. Okay.
No, that's too easy. That's over too quickly. He killed his daughter, dead the next episode. Way too easy.
Okay. So the next question: does Jon Snow stay dead? I said no. Tyler said yes. Tay said no. Mark said comes back in a different form, which is the same as saying no. Or does Jon Snow is the same as saying no? Does anybody want to change their answer on this one?
Nope.
Tyler's going to be the odd man out.
I'm not changing my answer.
Dead.
But I need you to ask your question again that you
I'm
asked
going to
last
ask it. I'm going to ask it right now. It's the first question. Mark, do you know the first question? The one?
No.
Oh, good. Mark didn't listen. Okay, good. All right. So, no one wants to change their answer on that one?
week. No,
All right.
he's coming back.
Okay. So, then this ties right in. Are you mentally prepared for a Game of Thrones that does not include Jon Snow?
Yeah.
Yes. Tyler says yes. I mean, this really isn't a prognostication
dead.
question, but
I just don't think I am because I believe so fully, based on the books, based on the show, he is not dead. So
Right.
I am not mentally prepared that he stays dead
okay.
because
What
it's
about-
not happening.
What about you, Mark?
I'm good.
You're good? If he's dead, you're okay with it? You can live?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now let's get to some more prognostication questions. Now, like, this is a big deal, though, like, because if he's dead, like, this changes so much about the show.
This changed the show completely.
Right.
It's another we killed Sean Bean in the first season. It's another like
It's worse than that, actually.
you killed the lead of the show.
Right. You killed the safest guy on the show.
And not just because the actor had contract negotiations and
Right.
wanted to leave.
Right. Okay, so will we see Benjen Stark this season? I am going to lead the answers, and I'm going to say no.
I'm gonna say no as well. We're gonna
Alright.
hear about him, but we're not gonna see him.
Okay. Mark?
I'm gonna
Hey.
go yes.
You're going to go yes, Tay?
I'm going to go yes,
All
but
right.
we won't know that it's him until season 7.
Oh. Oh, I like it. I like it.
We're
Okay.
going to see a spirit. We're going to see an apparition. We're going to
Gotcha.
see something.
Or
Okay.
maybe we've seen him already.
Or we've seen him
Oh.
already, but we won't know it's him until season 7.
Damn,
Because
bro.
A different actor played him. That's why I wouldn't recognize him.
That's right.
Just like Dario.
Just like everybody. Just like Beric Dondarrion.
Just pretend this is the same guy.
Will we find out about John's parents in season 6?
No.
No,
Yes.
I'm saying yes. Mark's saying yes. Tyler's
Yeah, I'm
saying
saying yes.
yes. Okay, and you're saying no, Tyler.
Are you just saying no, Tyler, to be an asshole, or
Pretty much.
oh, okay?
Okay. Will we find out what happened to Benjen? Sorry, these are out of order. It should have been the other way around.
Well, because I say Benj is gonna show up, then yeah, we will find out.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Then I'm sticking with my no,
You're gonna say no.
because we
Because-
won't
yeah,
know it's him.
we
So
We won't know
Yeah.
it's him. Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna say yes as well. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna move one of these down because
What you said.
paste. All right. There we go. And we're gonna delete this one.
You've had better.
Okay. So,
She said.
does Tommen last the entire season?
No.
From me. No from Tay.
Nope.
No.
No from Tyler. Mark?
Not
No.
This is an audio podcast.
Yeah. And I'm typing, so I can't see what you're doing. So,
I'm shaking everything.
all right.
Are you?
Shaking your wiener? Just like-
Like helicopter, right?
okay.
Not
So,
40. You wouldn't say LeBron's dick.
yeah.
But he will say he's helicoptering his own.
All right. So, who is Ian McShane?
I don't. I don't know.
I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know. All right.
He's some priest dude
Some-
that can bring people back from the dead.
Priest dude. I'm not gonna say he's a priest dude. I'm gonna say he's like a healer or a maester type guy.
Okay, I have 2 theories,
Okay.
and I need you guys to catch up on the goddamn books.
All right. It's gonna happen after season 6.
Theory the first, I already spoiled it. There is a character that tells Brienne all about this guy that's joined his ministry. Blah, 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 blah. Wink, wink, wink. It's the Hound.
Yeah.
So he's either the guy that has nurtured the Hound back to health,
Yeah.
or there is a character that has been long forgotten,
Yeah.
and he has been barely even mentioned in the show
Okay.
outside of season 1.
Right.
We've never seen him alive.
Okay.
We've heard about his existence.
Benjen?
No, never seen him alive.
Oh, okay.
Certain characters are motivated by their demise.
Okay. Yeah, and you don't want to be spoilery right now.
In the books, this is a character that you're not sure whether they're the real this character or not.
Okay.
And they have a sidekick who is priestly,
Okay.
who is a warrior,
Okay.
who brings them back.
Okay.
So I think it is more realistic. He is this character that I don't want to spoil.
Okay. Leave it at that. I'd rather not
Yeah.
be spoiled.
There are so few things that are left unspoiled.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, I love it. Mark?
I like Tay's answer.
Okay. I like Tay's answer.
If anyone wants it spoiled, message me privately in Slack, and I will tell you about this character that you don't know from the show.
Please make sure it's not in the public.
Off mark goes.
Yeah. Please make sure it's not the public, the Rabble of Thrones.
I'll DM or can text me
Perfect.
if any of our listeners want to know who it is.
Taylor Burt.
Taylor
send
Burt
us an
Burt
email.
at applepress.com.
There you go.
Yep. Send an email to taylor.birt.rabblepress.com, and I will tell you if you have not read the books.
Okay.
This is what it would get to be.
So, how about this one? Who isn't dead? Because Ian McShane definitely makes reference to someone we think is dead as being not dead. So, who is it? I'm gonna say the Hound.
The Hound.
Tyler's gonna say the Hound.
Not based on Ian McShane.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
with Stannis.
You're gonna say
I think
Stannis?
it's Stannis. I think it's the Hound. I think it is the female character we've talked about previously on this podcast.
Wow.
I think we see her this season
I'm going with that one. I'm with you there.
because there is news that Tyler posted.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
you
know if
son
we
of
can
a
talk-
bitch! I didn't read it! I didn't read it.
I don't know if you want to take your headphones off and then just not listen to this episode back.
Oh,
But
man.
there's an actor who has been seen to be shooting things.
Oh. Alright. Okay, you told me too much.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Because that was the thing. I said to Lindsay, I go, did you read it? And she's like, yeah, I read it. I'm like, should I read it? She's like, probably not. Just don't read it. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, I
'Cause
I don't know.
We're so close right now that I just don't want to, like, venture
We've
into
talked
that.
about this female character
Right.
before.
So is that all it is?
I think all it is there is now a slightly higher than normal possibility that
Okay.
the female character is in this season.
Okay. We've mentioned
But
it many
she
times.
has been called to be in every season since she died.
Right.
There's been like, oh, the actor's been seen on season 4, season 5, and
Right.
now it's like,
Yeah.
So she's been called to be in every single season so
So
far,
it could
and I'm
still
not-
be...
It could still be an absolute red herring.
Right. Okay. Well, that's good. Okay, so the next one that we have is... Okay, you said 2 major book characters, will we see them? This was
One
a
is
you
the
one.
female,
Yes. Okay.
and then there is a character, and I'm going to try and describe them. This is the one I was talking about earlier without spoiling who it is. Related to someone on the show
Yeah.
prior to when Robert Baratheon took over the throne.
Okay.
Thought to have been killed, potentially not killed.
Okay. I don't know, and I'm just gonna say yes to the female, because now you.
Well, that's what I mean. So you guys, I know Tyler's read some of the books. It's like, if you guys don't know who this other character is,
Yeah.
he's listened to them. It's like, then maybe they won't bring them because they haven't talked about them at all
Right. So
in
is
the
there
show.
is
So
there a
bringing
reason?
them in would take so much exposition.
Yeah, it would be
Right.
a little weird.
There's so much backstory history that would need to go into explaining this character because they were probably just offhanded mentioned in season 1.
Okay. So, what's your answer, Tyler?
I'm gonna go yes and no.
Yes/no. Mark.
Yes to both.
Yes to both.
That's what I'm saying.
And Tay's saying both. Okay. That's all the questions that I had.
I had one based on what Tyler sent around and what we just talked about.
Okay.
We last saw Gendry
Yes.
in season 3 rowing away on a boat.
Yep.
Are we ever going to see him again?
Nope.
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 What?
So
Sorry,
the-
Tyler. You said no too.
I said yes.
Oh, you said yes. Okay. Tay. I mean,
yeah, what the hell, we'll see him again.
yeah. Okay. See, here's my problem. He doesn't add very much. And I guess, well, I mean, I guess if Stannis is dead, he has as much a claim as anybody else.
Yeah, I guess. But it's, I mean, it's one of those, like, his story in the books is like his plot line doesn't really exist.
Right.
He stays with the Brotherhood. He's in the books. He stays with the Brotherhood without banners. He doesn't know he's a bastard.
Oh,
And
he
the
just
Red
doesn't.
Woman, he doesn't know. The Red Woman captures someone else
Oh.
and takes their blood. And Davos lets them go. Like, he's the amalgamation of kind of two characters.
Okay. That's weird. Is the other person a bastard of Robert?
Not really. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And kind of a ward of Stannis. And then when Stannis is like, oh, we need his blood.
Okay.
I had another question, again, based on what Tyler sent around.
Yep.
What are Littlefinger's motivations? What is Littlefinger? Like, we still don't fucking know.
I don't think we will ever know.
He likes stirring the shit.
Is that it? He can't just be evil for the sake of being evil.
No. I don't think he's evil.
Evil.
The fruits of the devil. Evil.
But, and this might even be a Game of Thrones quote, but, like, everyone has a motivation. Everyone has something they love.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever know. I really don't. I don't know.
And that would be an awful cliffhanger if we never find out.
Right.
He's a line stepper.
Do you-
Habitually.
He's a what? A line stepper?
Habitually.
Okay.
We find out in the
quote.
first episode of the show.
Right.
Look at his own spin-off show.
Littlefinger.
A Game
What
of
about-
Thrones story.
What about you, Tay? What's his motivation? To
I don't
bang Sansa.
There has to be something. Is it just to take down the Starks?
Maybe. I'm putting that as your answer.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it for now.
All right. So, anything else? Anybody else got any burning questions?
The next time we talk, we will have seen.
I'm so excited.
I need to call and order HBO.
Yeah, you better do that. You got 5 days, 4 days, 6 days.
They added a
5,
day out.
somewhere around there. So,
I was really nervous we weren't going to have it by this time last year. I got it.
well, there is this thing called. We'll talk about it after the podcast. Mark seems to be touching his nose. I don't know what that means. So, all right. Well, if nobody has anything else,
I'm just so excited.
we are 5
See how
days.
stupid we all are.
5 days away from Jon Snow staying dead
Living.
forever. If
Whatever happens, it's not going to be in the first episode.
Oh no.
I have people at my work that are like, no, he has to be back in the first episode. I'm like, then what was the point of even doing it?
Exactly.
Right? Like, what's
No,
the
I think
point?
whatever happens is not happening in the first episode.
No. If he's coming back in episode 9.
Oh, you think it's going to be that long?
Oh, I don't agree.
I don't think it's going to be that long. Yeah,
No, I
there's
think
no
he's
way.
dead anyway, so I don't fucking care.
Right. I don't think it's not going to be that long. It's going to be quick, but it won't be first episode. It might be second or third. But
Still, what's the point?
no, and that's it. Like, if you're going to bring him back, then make us sweat a little.
Yeah.
So, I keep yawning because it's late. So I think we should
Late
call it
people,
right there.
Children.
Yeah. So check us out on Facebook. Like us there. Facebook.com/Rabble of Thrones. Check us out on Twitter @Rabble of Thrones. Check us out on YouTube. YouTube.com/RabblePress. All of our videos are there. Make sure you subscribe and comment. And hey, we're on the Google Play Store now, aren't we?
Holy shit!
Ooh, it's like the future up in here.
It's official today that all the
As of today.
Google Play Music has launched their podcast, whatever.
And we're all over it.
We're all over it. We're all in there. The link's on our website if you go to.
We are balls deep in the Google Play podcast store.
Yeah, balls deep. We're in their launch day.
Hell yeah, we are.
Fucking exciting.
All right. Well, on that note, we will see you guys after the episode 1 of season 6 has aired. Join us. Seriously, we're going to be live on YouTube at 10:15 Eastern Time. The episode will have just finished, and we're going to talk about it right away. So come join us. If not, keep subscribed to the podcast on iTunes and Google Play. Have a good week.